Hi there, my name is Dahio Karan and I'm Chair of the MA in History at Dublin City University. I'm delighted to give you an overview in this short presentation of why DCU is such a popular choice for the postgraduate study of history. The School of History and Geography, my school at DCU, is unique in Ireland in its interdisciplinary range. It is recognised nationally and internationally for its high impact research on Ireland's history, Ireland's geography, and Ireland's landscape. The MA in History is led by expert faculty members whose work has been published widely in books and leading journals and disseminated in the media and other fora. The location of DCU makes it an ideal choice for the study of an MA in history, given the range of library and research institutions in the capital, in particular, the National Library of Ireland and the National Archives of Ireland. The Irish historical story is compelling and complex. The MA in history offers fresh perspectives on the vectors of this story. These include revolution and state formation, sovereignty, land, language, gender, religion, and landscape. The MA can be taken either as a one-year full-time option over 12 months or as a two-year part-time MA. Now, the part-time option is designed to facilitate those who are balancing work and study or family and caring duties and study. Innovative, dynamic, research-led teaching ensures that you will gain a rich understanding of Irish history and, crucially, its broader comparative context. You will also develop the skills necessary to explore Ireland's fascinating past. An understanding of this unfolding historical story is essential for understanding the world today and indeed how our future is being shaped. Modules on the MA in History are taught through a combination of seminars, workshops, small group discussions, and field trips. Throughout the programme, there is a strong emphasis on active and independent learning. All modules are 10 credits and are examined by continuous assessment in the form of reviews, essays, research papers, learning journals, and class presentations. In total, students take 6 taught modules, that is 3 per semester. In semester 1, we begin with interpretation and argument in history writing, and this introduces students to the tradition of history writing or historiography, as it has evolved and developed in Europe and the world since classical times, and in Ireland since the early 17th century. Research methods for the historian introduces a range of research methodologies and focuses on active engagement with the processes of gathering, evaluating, and analysing historical evidence. Students are guided through the process of using archives and various online archival resources. A novel feature of the Research Methods module is an introduction to geographic information systems. That is something that is not offered by any other Irish university. A fundamental objective of this module is to equip students with the skills to devise and execute a major independent research project. And lastly, in the first semester, students take Ireland in the 20th Century, Crisis, Continuity and Change. This module examines the central political, economic, social and cultural features of the 20th century historical experience in Ireland, using primary sources in a seminar setting. Turning now to semester 2, Ireland's Landscapes from Plantation to Celtic Tiger examines how changing relationships between economy, politics and society have moulded the Irish urban and rural landscape over the past 4 centuries. The Irish Revolution in a Revolutionary World interrogates the Irish Revolution between 1912 and 1923 by placing it in the context of and comparing it with other European revolutions that occurred during an era of imperial decline. Gender Society in Ireland since 1867 examines changing gender roles in Ireland through the lens of individual women's lives. Using a variety of primary sources, the module will chart the trajectory of continuity and change in the construction of gender roles. And lastly, the year-long dissertation module allows students to produce their own piece of independent historical research, guided by a supervisor who will be an expert in the field. Students who take the part-time option devote year 2 to their dissertation. By the end of the MA in History, participants will have acquired specialist knowledge and understanding of the complexities of modern Irish history and historical geography. They will have enhanced their critical, analytical, and interpretive skills. They will have developed the ability to plan, research, and write a substantial original research project. And they will have cultivated transferable skills of independent thinking, analysis, communication, organization, and time management. The MA in History is highly versatile, and our graduates have progressed to a variety of careers in sectors such as education, university and arts administration, business and consultancy, the civil service, the heritage sector, journalism, media, and publishing. And some have also continued their studies by advancing to doctoral research. Now, this slide gives the thoughts of some of our recent graduates. The entry requirements for the MA in History are as follows. A successful applicant will require a degree at the level of an Irish UK honours undergraduate degree, so a 2-2 or higher, in history or a cognate subject, such as English or politics. Applicants with appropriate combinations of professional qualifications and experience will also be considered for the programme. International candidates who are non-native speakers of English must satisfy the university of their competency in the English language. Academic transcripts for each and every year of study should be provided, and if appropriate, along with an English translation. All applicants are invited to submit a personal statement of between 500 and 750 words. And this should address why applicants wish to study the programme and what in their record and experience makes them suitable for the MA in History. For those interested in applying for the MA in History, the course codes are as follows. DC 677 is the code for the full-time MA, and DC 678 is the code for the part-time or 2-year MA in History. I would be delighted to answer any questions that you may have on the MA, and please feel free to contact me by email. And you will see my email address there on screen, dahi.o'caron@dcu.ie. I'm going to finish by running through some frequently asked questions that might be of use to you as you consider this programme. I'm often asked by candidates who do not have a background in history if they are eligible to apply, and the answer is absolutely. Applicants, or applications, I should say, are welcome from students with degrees in cognate disciplines like English or politics or sociology, and applicants without any degree are considered on the basis of their professional experience and interests. The closing date for applications for next September is the 1st of July for non-EU applicants and the end of July for EU applicants. Places on the MA are allocated on a first-come, first-served basis, so early applications are advised. Modules are taught on Wednesday evenings and on Friday mornings. The class on Wednesday evening takes place between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. and on Friday mornings between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Now, these days and these times are fixed, and this is to allow those of you interested in combining work and study. So it's important that you have certainty around when the MA is delivered. All classes take place on the St. Patrick's campus of DCU in Drumcondra, where the School of History and Geography is based. The MA is an on-campus offering, subject, of course, to public health advice. And the next round of the program begins in September 2022. I'm often asked by students if they have to have a dissertation topic in mind before beginning the MA program. If you do, wonderful. And the staff and the school will help you to refine that question. But if you don't, there's nothing to worry about. Part of my job is to help you identify a suitable and a viable research topic. Now, while the emphasis on the MA is very much on Irish history and Irish history in a comparative context, the dissertation does not have to be based on Irish history, and it does not have to be based on what is covered in thought modules. You are welcome to pursue a dissertation on any topic, as long as there are sufficient primary sources and as long as the school has the expertise to supervise the project. So if you're interested, for example, in South Korean history, then this is not the institution for you because we don't have expertise in those areas. But if you're interested in British history, American, Russian, European, Eastern European, or Irish history, then all topics in those fields are eligible. Finally, the MA or the breakdown between the dissertation and the other modules is as follows. So the dissertation accounts for 1/3 of the credits on the program. So 30 of the 90 credits are awarded for the dissertation. Thank you.